Welcome to the Beantown Bully Podcast. I'm your host, Basha. Let's get right into it. Yes, I have been away for so damn long. But there was really nothing to talk about, and the Struggle Fest was real. And I feel like I say this almost every latest podcast. But that's beside the point. I'm trying to keep doing this. But there's actually a lot to talk about. State of Play has passed. Summer Game Fest has also passed. There's a couple games. What's the number here? What is the number in this list? That'll give me a total? That's weird. What are there's a few of them that I'm messing with. 14 to be exact. There we go. There's a 14 games to be exact that I'm like, yo, you know what? Besides Grand Theft Auto, there's some other games coming down the pipeline. Now, let's start with First Light, 007 First Light, made by the same people who made Hitman. It's looking good, dog. I can't even complain. This is bringing back the Pierce Brosnan 007 feel, and I fucked with those games. Modern look, it gives me a little what's that Xbox game? Quantum something. It's giving me a little bit of that. Again, it just looks good. This is original James Bond. He looks younger than all the other James Bonds. I didn't really look into this. I don't know who this guy is. So but everyone looks like a younger, fresh. I like the art style of it. The art style got me. I'm like, yo, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. Let's put our money into giving us this type of look. Now, is not a lot of gameplay that I can really see people? I'm like, yo, this is gameplay. I see some things that I'm like, that might be a little gameplay. Also, it's coming from the Hitman creators. So, the sandboxness is going to be crazy. I'm hoping the set pieces are on point. I'm seeing some things, some gameplay parts that I'm like, alright, give me a gameplay video. That's what I need. But again, this shit looks good. It's on the list. This is a pickup. This is a buy. Unless I see something that's crazy, this is on the wish list for me. The driving, the art style, again, Crazy Hitman. But it just looks the part. And 007 has been gone from gaming for a bit. At first, I was just like, yo, we need a new Mission Impossible. This is letting me know, no, we needed a new James Bond. First Light hits. Very excited. I'm hoping this game just long enough comes out in 2026. I respect the hustle. They also said that they're dropping a DLC for Hitman with one of the James Bond villains from Quantum Solace or one of the movies. Again, it might be a co-op. If it has co-op, it's great. Let's move on. Atomic Heart. Another one. I've played part 1. I played it on Game Pass. I was really fucking with it. They took it off Game Pass. I gotta go buy the game to continue. I really gotta go buy it on Xbox because I was messing with it a little bit. The world is kind of wacky, giving me that what the fuck is that Underworld game? The fuck is that Underworld game? But you know what I mean. Giving me that Underworld game that they made 3 games of it. Atomic Heart looks good. This trailer looks very exciting. The riding around, I don't know if it's going to be open world like this, but the cutscenes look amazing. Again, with the... I don't even know what type of genre would this be called. Like futuristic, alternate reality type shit. But it looks great. It looks great. Grappling hook. Again, I haven't beaten part 1, but it's getting me excited. There's a lot happening here. The robots, the powers. BioShock. That's what I meant. BioShock. See? Knew it would come to me. BioShock. That shit is what I'm talking about. This looks good. The funny thing is like, I'm getting a little Wolfenstein off this, but Wolfenstein got real weird on me, and I just couldn't continue with it. I own it, but I just couldn't continue with it for some reason. Part 2 was real weird. I was like, this is not hitting the way it needs to hit. If this is going to be open world, it should not get the trope of being a fucking tower, go up top towers and shit like that and scan the map like Ubisoft. But the robotic world, and they're leading heavily into it. I know they linked it to the previous game, but this has a lot of potential. They also talked about a multiplayer part, which I'm very excited to see. Moving on, this Chrono Odyssey. Now, what should I say about this? I'm assuming this is going to be a 3-player. Actually, hold on. I shouldn't say 3. If it is 3-player co-op, that shit's going to be crazy. It's definitely swords and sandals. That's the type of time people are on right now. It looks good. Art style's on point. But whoever likes the whole Demon Soul Bloodborne action adventure games, they are getting overfed, I should say. Overfed. It just doesn't stop. That looks like 3-player co-op. This might be... I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot in it. Again, I'm currently watching it in real time. I don't know if this is going to be one of those things that's like, alright, are they going to try to make an MMO? This is going to try to be an Outriders. But it looks good. Looks good. Join the playtest. Oh, 2025. June. Let's get it. Now, let's move on to Dune. This trailer had me all confused. All confused. I didn't even know what to say about this trailer. I did not know what to say. But watching it, I was like, alright, this looks pretty good. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay, I see some things. But then it lost me a little bit. The characters look kind of Star Wars-y. I don't know why they did that. But, alright. Dune World I really want to get into. But it's an MMO. And I don't know if I'm about that MMO life anymore. It almost took my life. I can't go back. I can't go back. That's the problem. But it looks amazing. It looks amazing. But I don't really know how much time and effort I'm going to put into this game. Looks good, but am I going to put any burden to this? I've been stepping away from MMOs for quite a bit. I don't know if I'm even going to come back to any type of MMO, it's most likely not going to hit for me. So I'm just like, you know what? YOLO. It's not going to hit for me. I fuck with what they're trying to do here, but this is not going to be one for me. It looks good. And I hope it gives everybody what they want. The whole dark side, light side thing, cool. But it looks, like I said, it looks a little bit too Star Wars-y. The shooting looks good, but this is a trailer. Let's see what it's about when it actually drops. Also, I didn't really mention this, but in the trailer, it looks like the girl saves the main bow guy. Again, I fucked with Dune, but I'm not like it's not like imprinted into my mind. And that nigga just really betray her at the end? Which was weird as fuck. Nigga's just like, oh, yeah, fuck you. You saved my life, fuck you. Let's move on to Dying Light. The real ones know about Dying Light. The real ones. Niggas hating on part 2. Dying Light. Dog. Part 2 was great. Alright? I don't think it hit as hard as part 1. But part 2 is a good addition. Yes, if you're complaining that part 2 didn't live up to the hype, you know what? I'm not gonna be mad at you. But say that part 2 is trash? Come on, man. Co-op. We need a lot more co-op games, and I can't complain about these co-op games. I've been asking for them. And there's a lot there in Dying Light 2. The enemies are tougher in Dying Light 2. So, beat the... Now, the new one, it looks great. It looks like you can turn to the beast. You bring back a boy from part 1. Bring back the driving. I fucking with all that. The gunplay looks amazing. Immaculate. But Dying Light 2 always had that. But they did come to a certain point. In part 2, there wasn't guns. There was a lot of gunplay. Part 3 looked like there's a lot more gunplay. So they're bringing back the gun. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Are they going to bring back the whole... who would you give the supplies to change the universe? I mean, the world? Let's fuck with that. Let's see what's going on. Killer Inn. Let's go into that. Killer Inn may look like a problem. Because I've been talking about someone building off of the... what's it called? The mafias, what the fuck is it called? You got kills with you and then they kill you. What the? For some reason I can't even remember. I really brought it up the other day, but I've been talking about this. Now they have to execute this as well, because the problem is that I don't want people to be cheating and fucking up the gameplay. And people always gotta fuck up the gameplay by cheating. This thing can have some legs if people really stick to like the in-game chat. That somehow they disabled the in-game chat. The external chats for other shit, so that you have to speak in-game. But this looks fun. Is it going to have legs? I don't know if it's going to have legs. I don't know. Come here. But you run around killing people, then you hide it, then they try to figure out who you are? Yeah. I'm up for this. I'm up for this. It does look like the people from Hitman made this shit. But this looks good. But again, there was a time where there's a bunch of games that were like, oh, it's one killer versus a bunch of fucking people. Now you have the opportunity to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's have a team up and then get people. Again, in those other games, you know who the bad guy is. In this one, you kind of don't. They're talking about stealing. They're talking about poisoning people. This is crazy. Now, am I 100% in it? I don't know if I'm 100% in it. But I do believe this is something that's out of the realm of the norm. And people should put their, you know, they should give you a free weekend and let you know if you really want to fuck with this game. Is it going to have legs? I don't know. Marvel Token Fighter? Is that what it's called? Yes. That shit came out the blue. Marvel vs. Capcom is out of here. All these other fighter games, get on notice. Get on notice. Marvel's using their IPs to the fullest. Their TV shows and movies may be lackluster, but the video game side, they're coming back with a vengeance. They dropped out Marvel Rivals, and that shit's been picking up steam. That's just pretty much, that's all people talk about. If you're talking about Overwatch, okay, go ahead. Paladins, do you even know what that game is anymore? Hero-based shooter, it is what it is. Now they got a hero-based fighter. I don't even know if it even makes sense. But they got it, and now they're running with it. They're running with it. I can't be mad at them. They have a crazy roster, and they should be using it. They kept on trying to build out. If they drop this out, and this is just a go, because people are loving Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z. They already had fucking games out like Marvel vs. Capcom. Is this an in-house studio that they purchased? Let's go. Like, what can we say? 4v4 tag matches? They're trying something. And with Marvel being such a hot commodity right now, this is a dub. This is a dub, and no one can say otherwise. I seen it, and I was like, yo, you're showing the characters everybody wants to see. Everybody. Got Spider-Man, you got Star-Lord, you got Doctor Doom, you got Cap, you got Spider-Man, you got Ghost Rider, you got Iron Man. Oh, you're Token and Fighting Souls. That, yo, it hits. It hits. Now, let's go into Onimusha. Onimusha. Took the longest time to come back. The longest time to come back. People have been waiting. Another sword and sandals. I'm not mad at it. Let these people eat. I wish that... Yo, I can't be mad as the chef in the kitchen is hitting the specialty that everybody wants to eat, dog. I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, when my shit come out, no one's hating. But the CG trailer, the gameplay, it looks great. You can't say nothing bad about this game. Like, again, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But just looking at it, the gameplay, the cutscenes, this looks like next gen. And I can't be a hater. Is it gonna pull me in to actually start playing some of these games like this? I don't know. The backlog is crazy. But it looks good. I may jump on this after if I actually start beating my games again. I might. I can't say I might. I might really fuck with this. I definitely gonna fuck with this. This shit look amazing. Yeah, it gets it. It's on the list. It's on the list. I'm not gonna hate. It's on the list. That shit made me happy to see that it was back. Pragmata. My boy was talking about this a while ago, and I was just like, yo, I really forgot about this game. And I was just like, damn. Like, he brought it up, and I was just like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? This shit was shown years ago on like I think it was like a PlayStation showcase. I think this was like PS5 when it was first coming out. They probably showed a little something like this about this game, and people just forgot. Like, I think it was literally started as a tech demo, and they're doing something with it. It does look like it was they got that Vanquish style. Like, this is a Capcom Vanquish style game, like the armor, the way things look. I'm not hating on it. This looks good. Capcom made it. That's why it looks like that. Alright, I was right. Is this a third-person Bioshock? That's the game I was trying to name. Third-person Bioshock? Third-person Bioshock slash... what the hell is that Hideo Kojima game? When you're delivering. They got a baby, he is a toddler, you know? But this looks good. It looks good for what I've seen. But let's see. Let's delve into it and see what it's really about. Again, it's not bad. Not a bad game. I can't hate. Not bad. Not bad work. Romeo is a dead man. This shit is all over the place. I didn't know what to think when I seen it first. But again, the art style in the beginning. Say grandpa. And this fucking zombie shit. Again, this shit threw me the fuck off in the beginning. So I'm like, what the fuck is this even about? But you look like a Power Ranger or like a VR Trooper. But this is giving me a lot of, what do I want to say? Dead Rising. No More Heroes. A Metal Gear Solid Vengeance, or Revengeance, whatever it's called, with Raiden. Or Raiden. It's giving me a lot of that. Another one of those games is just like, oh, what the fuck is going on? But it doesn't look bad. Stranger Than Heaven. Moving on. This is definitely Like a Dragon, Yakuza. Actually, fuck. Is that racist to say because they just showed a bunch of Asian people? I don't even know. But this game didn't look too bad. The Shamu. Doesn't look too bad. Set in the 1940s. This is a crime drama type joint. This is definitely Shamu-ish. Look like you're just gonna get into random encounters fucking on the streets. Again, another game that I'm looking at it, I'm just like, you know what? I gotta expand what the fuck I'm playing. I really do. It's not a bad game. Can you stop barking? Can I record this? Damn. Tide. Is it Tides of Tomorrow? Yeah, Tides of Tomorrow. This reminds me, multiplayer story game is going to be very tricky. When they say that, is it that other people could actively change your game and your experience of the game? It looks like Brink's art style. Exactly like Brink's art style. But I can't hate. Brink looked like it could have done something special. Art style wasn't bad. People should use that art style in general. I'm assuming there's going to be some parkour. The art style is crazy. This gets points for just for the art style. No hate. THQ Nordic, still a thing? And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it that was on my list of games to look out for. Out of all the games they showed, I took this and was like, this is the one. This is the one that needs to be on the wish list, to keep my eyes on, to add to the backlog because I'm a sick individual. That's pretty much it. And again, thank you for watching the Beantown Bully Podcast. I'm your host again, Bosch, and I'm out.